How's it going, viewers? Mr. Incredi-Brony is back and he's rolling the punches, baby. Welcome to a ranking tier list, and finally, we're going to be doing the rest of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Starting off, we have Season 7. I'm not going to say anything else, we're just going to get into this. I will be honest, I think Seasons 1 through 3 are a great start. Seasons 4 through 6 are an incredible continuation. And Season 7 through 9 is an alright ending. Overall, I'm satisfied with the ending we got, but I still think Season 5 had a definitive ending. But Season 7 and 8 and 9 are, in my opinion, the 3 seasons I would consider possibly the weakest. I might do a ranking video where I rank the seasons from worst to best. I should do that at some point. But as of now, I think Season 7 is honestly a fun enough season to be kind of better than Season 6, just slightly better than Season 6. But either way, let's get into this. Cue the music. Again, apologies if you can't hear it. This is a very new setup process I've done before. It's just very irritating. Okay, starting off with Season 7, we have the first episode, which is surprisingly not a two-part. It's just one episode, and that's Celestial Advice. A really good premiere. I actually really like this one. A lot better than Season 6, honestly. I'm putting this in the A tier. The interactions Twilight has with Celestia in this episode is really cute and funny at times, and I think letting Starlight Glimmer stay in Ponyville instead of sending her off, like when Celestia, and we also learned that Celestia struggled to do something with Twilight before she sent her to Ponyville to make friends, which is always a really nice little flashback. It was really nice. There was some really funny moments too when Twilight imagined Starlight Glimmer in the Dragon Realm and the Changeling world. It was just so funny. But overall, really cute episode. I like it. Good beginning. A tier. Again, then we have All Bottled Up. A fantastic episode for multiple reasons. First of all, the main six sing a song together, and they're in a puzzle-solving room. I love escape rooms and puzzle solving, so that's really cool for me. And Starlight Glimmer and Trixie. Enough said, viewers. Enough said. Okay? For that reason, it's an S tier, okay? Any episode with Starlight Glimmer or Trixie is automatically a great one. Okay, then we have episode 3, A Flurry of Emotions. Basically, Jack Jack Attack, but not as iconic, if that makes any sense. But still a really cute episode. I like the interactions with Twilight and Flurry Heart. Flurry Heart, like I said, is an adorable little baby, but she is, of course, a little bit of a demon, because you've got to be careful. Her magic is really powerful. Like, do not get on her bad side. So yeah, it's a cute episode. Nothing that amazing about it. It's just fine. Although Twilight getting mad with Flurry Heart was a little bit out of character, but understandable at the same time. So yeah, for that, I'm putting this in the B tier. Okay, then we have, Rock Solid Friendship. One of the few episodes which has my waifu Pinkie Pie, yet it doesn't feel like a Pinkie Pie episode. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of Pinkie Pie's weakest episodes. I'm not really a fan of this one that much. It has some funny moments, and Maud as usual was really entertaining, and the interactions with her and Starlight Glimmer were cute, but Pinkie Pie was being a bit too pushy of having her sister stay in Ponyville and didn't let her really make her own decision. I don't know. I know she loves her and all, but it just felt a bit out of character for my waifu. So, again, not a terrible episode. Has some cute moments. There is a moment where Pinkie Pie dresses up as a pizza delivery pony and throws a pizza at Derpy. That was hilarious, but other than that, C tier. Fluttershy Leans In. This is actually a good episode. A great, continuation of Fluttershy's development. This actually really developed her more. I thought the best development episode was Dragonshy, and then it was Hurricane Fluttershy, but then we didn't really get another Fluttershy development episode, besides the Season 5 premiere when she, actually discovers the truth about Starlight Glimmer not having a real cutie mark. But in this case, Fluttershy built her own sanctuary for animals, because she realized that she has way too much in her own cottage, and you know what? The way she stands up in the end was really great. I just really like, and as usual, she's adorable. The faces she makes always make my heart go crazy. So yeah, for that reason, I'll give this an A tier. Okay, then we have episode 6, Forever Philly. This is actually a good episode. This is actually like Sisterhood's social episode, but actually well written. Rarity's character was actually written really well in this episode. I think her wanting to spend time with her younger sister, Sweetie Belle, and not realizing that she's actually grown up and doesn't like the things she used to love is a very relatable thing that I remember hitting hard for some of my cousins. I remember them, they used to love doing certain things when I used to babysit them, but 5 years later when I was going to babysit them again, they didn't love the things that I remember them loving, and it was sad. And one of the things I used to play with my cousins was this really fun board game. I forgot the name, but I know it involves solving a mystery. But now they went into more computer games like Happy Wheels, which is fun and all. I like Happy Wheels, but I didn't expect, oh my gosh, yeah, I really despise the sun, honestly. Celestia, I'm not in the mood for the sun. I prefer the moon. This is why your sister's the best princess. But, yeah. I related to Rarity in this episode. Really cute moments too. We also have the return of Zipper Wheel from season 4, Philly Vanilli, because she's struggling with her dog. Which, fun fact, if you listen to Zipper Wheel's voice, she's actually voiced by the VA who plays Little Miss Fortune. If you listen closely, you can actually hear it. It's like, puppy, it's my puppy Whoppy. He won't catch the bally wally. Like, you can actually hear it. It's really cute. So yeah, really pretty good episode. I'd say, yeah, low A tier. Okay, then we have parental guidance. This episode is a bit of a mixed bag with me. On the one hand, it has Rainbow Dash's parents, who are, in my opinion, the coolest ones in the show. Like, her mother and father, Bo Hothoof and Windy Whistles, are just so chill and so supportive of her daughter, of their daughter. And I always liked parents that, you know, actually show a lot of support for their kids and always put their heart into them. And they just love nothing but their own child more than anything. And that's always a great thing. I do have parents like that, but they're not the most, like, hyperactive, supportive ones that, like, make their whole life about me. Whereas Rainbow Dash's parents do go a bit overboard, like bringing fireworks to the Wonderbolt show. But it was, like, funny shenanigans, so I didn't really mind it. But at the same time, Rainbow Dash yelling at them made sense. But I think the show, I understand that she loves them so much, but it makes sense to why she would stand up to them. But she had to tell them the truth. And we also learned that Scootaloo is possibly an orphan, but spoiler alert, she's not. So, yeah. At the same time, again, mixed bag with this episode. It has some cute moments, just not the strongest of episodes. But I do love Rainbow Dash's parents as characters. They're just so cool, honestly. And Dashy's mother is an MILF, if you know what that stands for. But either way, let's continue. And then we have, oh my gosh. One of the worst episodes of the show. If you thought Hearts and Hooves Day with the love poison with Chili and Mac was something, then get ready for one of the most cringeworthy episodes ever. Hard to say anything. So first of all, Big Mac has been going to Starlight's Village because apparently he's been delivering apples to Sugar Belle. And surprise, surprise, he has a crush on her. And she kind of does too. And then they make a love triangle. Again, if you thought Simple Ways did it terribly with Applejack, Rarity, and Trenderhoof, this is like that, but on cringe steroids, if that makes any sense. Or actually, no, if Cringe Pill was an actual pill, because even Cringe Pill from Daily Object Show would cringe at this episode. I'm not gonna lie. And, yeah, I'm not gonna explain what happened in the episode, but so much boring stuff happened. Nothing exciting has happened, nothing funny. There is also a new pony called Featherbangs, who is also in love with Sugar Belle. He's got these 3 valet girls that are in love with him, who are like the girls from Beauty and the Beast, if that makes any sense. He's basically Gaston, in other words. When I watched the episode, I thought he was supposed to be like Zac Efron from High School Musical, which was cool, because I like Troy and Gabriella. But it's not. It's supposed to be Justin Bieber, which is not as cool, but I don't mind. I don't really mind Justin Bieber. I think he's okay as a person. I don't mind him. But still, the song that they play was so boring. I didn't care about this episode. Neither should you. The only moment in the episode that I like is the part where the CMC are looking for Big Mac. And there's a moment where you see Party Favor and Night Glider on a date. That's the only part of the episode that I actually smiled at. Other than that, I wanted that episode. Night Glider and Party Favor. Make that episode right now, Hasbro. Please give more screen time for these ponies, especially Night Glider, alright? I need more of her. But either way, D tier, obviously. Okay, then we have Honest Apple. Another tough episode. An episode overall, I'm not a fan of it, so I'm going to put this in the C tier, but it does have some funny moments. Like Applejack being too honest for, you know, being too much of a judge, kind of like Gordon Ramsay to the fashion designers is funny to watch, but then she does go too far at somewhere like destroying the clothes and being a bit too harsh. But luckily she learns the truth about being honest can actually hurt someone's feelings, and we learn that really great with Strawberry Sunrise, who likes strawberries and doesn't like apples. That was hilarious. I love that moment. I want to see more of Strawberry Sunrise, and we do get more of Hoity Toity and Photo Finish, which is incredible. I love Photo Finish, but honestly, we didn't get enough of her in Hoity Toity, in my opinion. But I do like the new characters too. I think the new fashion designers were really cool. Lily Lace, Inky Rose, and I forgot the guy. Was it Starstreak? Oh, no, not Starstreak. Stream Main? I forgot. But they were really cool. I liked them. But other than that, the episode was just a mess. So for that, I'm putting in the C tier. Although, I would have put in the D tier, but if it wasn't for Rarity playing that guitar, it would have been a D tier. But because of that, C tier. Okay, then we have, finally, a great episode. A royal problem. A royal problem. Oh my gosh. It's hard being a Serbian living in the UK. You just can't say certain words, viewers. You just can't. A royal problem is already in the top of the S tier. I think this is easily the best episode of season 7. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But so far, top of the S tier. So right off the bat, Starlight Glimmer is cool for a friendship problem. That's incredible. Again, development right there. Celestia and Luna's interactions were so hilarious and cute, and seeing Starlight Glimmer actually change their cutie marks over with Freaky Friday scenario was absolutely hilarious. That was so cool to witness, and I don't know, it was so much fun. We also got to see Celestia go through the dream realm, and Luna used her Cangelot voice, the royal Cangelot voice. It was just so many funny moments. We also get to see Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon, which is really, really cool. Even though it wasn't, some solar flare, Daybreaker is still really, really cool. I loved the episode. It was hilarious. It was cool. It was everything, honestly. So yeah, solid S tier right there. Okay, then we have, okay, I forgot the name of the episode, but I know it's the one with Pinkie Pie and has to help with the yaks or something. Some stuff happens. The episode is just, really. So yeah, for that, C tier. Okay, then we have, I forgot the name of the episode, but it's the one where Discord has a tea party with Fluttershy, and then he tries to impress her, but then he doesn't know what to do, and then he goes too far, and yeah. Again, I'm not a Fluttercord shipper. I apologize. I don't ship Fluttershy in Discord. Sue me. But the episode has some cute moments, but other than that, it's a C tier. That's not good so far. We have a lot of C tiers here. Then we have, the perfect pair. Oh my gosh, what an emotional roller coaster this episode was. It felt like a director of Pixar made this episode. The emotions I felt with this one were insane. We learned about the truth about Applejack's parents, Buttercup and Bright Macintosh. Yeah, just watch the episode for yourself. It's amazing. It really is. S tier, without a doubt. Okay, then we have Fame and Misfortune. This is a very controversial episode, and I understand why. I don't mind the episode, but I do have a couple issues with it. I'll put it in the B tier, and I'm going to explain why. Trust me, I'll explain why. First of all, I think the message of, becoming too popular, that people don't understand who you are, is a good way to say it. But I feel like standing up for yourself and telling the fans that you should just accept them for who they are and try not to change them in your perspective is bad writing. Because the Brony analysts still want to make these predictions and theories and all these complaints about certain things, which again is understandable. I've made complaints too, but they're not really that major. And honestly, whilst Stranger Than Fanfiction made fun of the critic bronies with, Cripple Pants being an example of that, which is really hilarious, this episode goes to a whole new level, which does feel a bit forced, but it's still a funny episode. And the song Flawless is great. Absolutely great. 10 out of 10 for that song. So for that, low B tier. Okay, then we have Triple Threat. Oh, I like this episode. This is a really funny episode. Ember, Thorax, Starlight Glimmer, Twilight, and of course Spike gets caught by the Friendship Map, which is odd how it's called him, but either way, really funny episode. Probably the funniest episode of season 7. It's just so much fun. The funniest part was when Ember couldn't even recognize Starlight or Twilight. It's just so funny. It's obvious Starlight is better. Everyone should know that Starlight Glimmer is superior. Let's all agree on that. But yeah, for this reason, I'll put this in A tier. It's just really, really funny. And then we have, Campfire Tales. Another good episode. I like this one for multiple reasons. Okay, so far, A tier. The stories that the main 6 tell. Well, not really main 6. It's Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Applejack. Those stories about these really cool legends. You have, Mistmane, Flash Magnus, all these cool characters, which we will meet in the season 7 finale, spoiler alert, but we're not getting to that yet. Then we have the next episode, which is the one where Thorax has to help his brother. I forgot his brother's name, the other changeling. This had Starlight, Glimmer, and Trixie in it, which is nice, but the episode itself, I'll give it a C tier. It's fine, honestly. Like, then we have, another Daring Do episode, the one where Daring Do is going to retire, but luckily she doesn't, and we also learn the legends of another pillar, which is, of course, my favorite one, Somnambula, the Egyptian-like pony who looks a lot like, what's that character's name? Oh my gosh, okay, give me a second, viewers. Oh yeah, Anchor, yeah, the Egyptian cat from Animal Crossing. You remember that character? You know, Anchor? Yeah, the really funny meme cat. Yeah, she reminds me of her, but unlike Anchor, Somnambula is actually really attractive. So yeah, really cool episode, has some cool moments in it, and even though they couldn't recognize Caballero, and even though he's in a literal hood, B tier. Okay, and then we have It Isn't the Main Thing About You. Another really funny episode. Rarity dealing with her main loss is absolutely hilarious. And the transformation when she becomes the punk rock Rarity is just so cool. I do like her main, honestly, in that style. So yeah, for that reason, I'm giving it an A tier. And then we have all the episode where Zokori gets sick and then Fluttershy has to get this cure. And then we also learn about these things called the Flash Bees. And we also have Meadowbrook. Is that the name? Mage Meadowbrook, another pillar. This is a good episode, honestly. I'll give it a B tier. Okay, then we have the CMC episode of with Rumble. I forgot the name of the episode, but I know it's the one where Rumble claims that you don't need a Kumon to be yourself. You just have to be yourself, which is, it's weird messaging, but I understand what his point is, but I don't really get it, so C tier. Okay, then we have Once Upon a Zeppelin, the one where we have Iron Will return. We also have Twilight's parent interaction, which is really cute. This is a fun episode. It's got some funny moments, nothing exciting about it, so B tier. Okay, then we have, Secrets and Pies. Okay, this episode surprisingly has a lot of hatred from the bronies. I personally like it. Matter of fact, I love it. It's actually one of my favorite episodes of season 7 and of the show even. I think it's a great episode, and let me explain why. I think the the messaging of it is it's understandable. It's relatable as well. So I'm sure we've been there where our friend does something for us or make something for us because they know because it makes us happy. But we lied to them, like how Rainbow Dash pretends that she doesn't actually like Pinkie Pie's pie that she makes for her, even though the pies do look really good. Rainbow Dash lies to her because, it makes Pinkie Pie happy when she eats the pie. So that makes sense, I know that feeling. And I think it's really funny when Rainbow Dash actually, how she hides the pies. It's really funny the way she does it. And Pinkie Pie's expressions in this episode is absolutely hilarious. I just love the expressions in this episode. It's really, really funny. And, yeah, the ending is really cute too of, telling the truth. Even if it hurts, you need to tell the truth. You don't worry about them. This was a really funny pun of a piling system. And, what I find peculiar about this episode is that Rainbow Dash doesn't give the pies to Soren. Well, we know he loves pies, so why wouldn't she just give the pies to him? That would make more sense. But either way, still really funny episode. I really like it. S tier. Okay, then we have what was the name of this episode again? Uncommon Bond. Yeah, Uncommon Bond. This episode is it's sad. Starlight tries to hang out with Sunburst, but he's being distracted by other ponies like Twilight and Trixie and even Maud. It's sad. We're about to go to the Mirror Port at some point, which is a really nice callback. But you know what? The episode itself, it does have Vinyl Scratch at some point, which is really cool. But other than that, it's a tough episode to get through. So for that, it's a C tier. And then we have the finale. I'm going to be honest, not the most exciting one. It's a good finale, but not a great one. I'll put the Season 7 finale, Shadow Play, in B tier. Only for a couple of reasons. First of all, the pillars are a cool new addition. As you know, Somnambula is my favorite. We also get to see Starswell the Bearded, which is really cool, but he's not really a nice guy, so I don't really care about him. The battle with the Shadow Pony was cool, but he was basically a Venom ripoff. Also, his motivations were kind of weak, and we also get to see the Dazzlings. That was really cool. That was the best part of the episode. But other than that, that's it. B tier. So yeah, Season 7 it's a good season. I think it's better than Season 6, but not by a long shot. So yeah, Season 1 I gave 7 out of 10. Season 2, 8 out of 10. Season 3, 7 out of 10. Season 4, 10 out of 10. Season 5, 9 out of 10. Season 6 I gave 6 out of 10. This season, I do think Seasons 1 and 3 were a lot more enjoyable and felt faithful to the characters for that reason. Season 7 gets a 6.5 out of 10. Better than Season 6, but just by a bit. Overall, still a fun season and feels a bit like old school My Little Pony, but not entirely. There are still a lot of episodes that just really don't hit it for me, especially hard to say anything. But other than that, it's a fine season. Nothing too bad about it. So yeah, good enough, viewers. Love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. If you know this particular one, leave a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram, link down below. And until then, stay positive, keep calm, stay safe, be incredible. And as always, Brony on. Peace.